Malala everybody, my name's Caitlin Kokavalu, I'm 24 years old. I'm outside South Seas Healthcare Centre. I'm about to go in to talk to one of the doctors about measles, what measles is, and a little bit about the vaccinations. So let's go in. My name's Caitlin. So it's alright if I just ask a few questions?
Yep, of course.
There's been a lot of information that's been going around, but I guess I just wanted to know what measles is and why we're so worried about it at this point.
Measles is quite a severe viral infection that people can get and become quite unwell. I think the worry for us is, about 2 years ago we had an outbreak here in New Zealand. We had over 2,000 cases of measles. And basically what is it? It's a viral infection. You can get it through the air, so like coughing or sneezing, you can spread that. And some of the symptoms that you can get a cough, sometimes you can get red eyes, runny nose, a fever, you get spots in the back of the throat called Koplik spots, and so those are probably the main symptoms that you can have, and also a rash that starts. So it's a little bit tricky because a lot of people don't know they have the measles, so it can be, maybe 5 days before you might have some symptoms. And, a lot of young people can get it, older people can get it. And if you're in a big family, like, a lot of our Pacific families, then, it's quite risky as well.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned that young and old people can get it. Is there a certain age group that's most at risk to getting it?
Anyone that was born before 1969, they're considered immune. They may have been exposed to it, so they probably less likely to be a worry for us. But there's an age group that probably between 15 and 30 that we think may have not completely done, had the immunisations. And so they're the ones that we really want to target.
And is that, I guess, part of the reason why I've heard that the rates of immunisation from Pacific communities are a bit different?
One example is, the measles outbreak that we had about 2 years ago, and Samoa, we had about 73 cases that basically they died from measles, and it was basically because their immunisation rate had dropped to about 27%, and it was just too low, and it was really risky, and a lot of babies died, a lot of young kids. We're still feeling the effects now. A lot of the families here, have a lot of families that travel from the islands that live here, and so a lot of the times they may not have had full vaccination. If you're not sure, come in and talk to your doctors. With the vaccination, if you have one vaccination, you should have 95% cover. After the second vaccination, protection goes up to 99%.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for answering my questions.